tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Offense to the line for second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Right, let's go. 11 at. Hey, Soko, hut.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Going all the way to the end zone here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kevin Byard comes up with it.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, give to Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Williams set to pass. Has his man. It's a Dunze. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They've got first down here from the 36. Throwing from the gun here. Buying some time left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Red on red. Silver.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here, we've got 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
21.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So 1st down from the 41. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. They're going to pass it here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Now Lawrence. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Ruben Hipple like the second with the pick.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, working from the gun to Stunts. 1st and 10. Now Williams. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Fits it through the middle. 40. Into the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes what's going
He reels it in for 2, so now a field goal would get them the lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 34-yard line.
On red. Son, it's hot.
Second down, ETN gets it again. Oh man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up too. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They go right back to ETN. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Wow, huge mental mistake here. Makes the fair catch at the 3. They're going to be backed up against their own goal line as a result. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And it's going to be 2nd down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Still with a chance after that INT was dropped. A big 3rd down here.
Yards to go.
Now to throw. Pass brought in by Burden. And he does get them the first before going out. Just over 20 seconds to play.
19 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he gets this down near the 30. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
Tootin now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got 1 more shot.
45-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
All right, let's go.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bears take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the